I'm Dr. Shaheen, and today I will teach you some of the important points from UGC NET paper 1, like research paper, term paper, article, conference, seminar, symposium, workshop. These are the very important topics which are asked every time in UGC NET examination. Okay, so the first topic is research paper. A research paper is the crux of research which contains original research result or reviews the existing results with following the proper methods, steps of a research paper. Okay, so this is also called scholarly paper. A research paper is also called a scholarly paper. So in the process of the acceptance of a research paper, the experts from the same field check the content of the paper and judge one by one if that paper is suitable for publication or not, or in that particular journal. Okay, so he or she judges the content of the paper if that particular paper is suitable for publication in that particular journal or not. So this process of peer review may take several months or a year depending on the journals. Understand? So this is a research paper. Now the second is term paper. What is term paper? You should know. A term paper is a kind of research paper and a written original work in which the students select a topic, deal that topic in detail by following the proper methods and steps, and the length in the typed pages. Okay, so students write the term paper at the end of the semester or session. So the methods of writing and length of the term paper is same as a research paper. Okay, so but in term paper, students write it over an academic term or session. So it doesn't need to undergo the process of peer review because it is the time when the students are prepared how to write a research paper in their course. So usually professors of that course remain the mentors of those students. जैसे हम लोग को usually एमफिल में at the last of the semester term paper लिखने के लिए कहा जाता था और उसमें हमारे जो प्रोफेसर्स होते थे वो हमें ट्रेन करते थे, बताते थे कहीं भी प्रॉब्लम्स होती थी कि कैसे किसी भी रिसर्च पेपर को लिखने के लिए प्रॉपर मेथड्स फॉलो करना है और कहाँ कहाँ पे हमें प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही है. सो और हमें ध्यान में रखना है कि टर्म पेपर हमेशा सेशन के लास्ट में लिखा जाता है जो हमारे कॉलेजेस में यूनिवर्सिटी में होते हैं और हमारे जो कॉलेज और यूनिवर्सिटी के जो प्रोफेसर्स होते हैं जो हमारे कोर्स को गाइड करते हैं वही हमारे मेंटर्स होते हैं वहाँ पे टर्म पेपर का. अंडरस्टैंड? तो ये हो गया आपका टर्म पेपर. और क्या है कि आप उस टर्म पेपर को बाद में आप पब्लिश भी करा सकते हैं उसको अच्छे ढंग से और उसको ऑर्गेनाइज करके लिख करके व्हेन योर कोर्स इज ओवर. Now article. So a research article is a type of original research which contributes to the field of knowledge. A research article is a type of original research which contributes to the field of knowledge. Like a research paper, an article is published in a peer-reviewed scholarly journal. So like a research paper, an article is published in a peer-reviewed scholarly journal. So an article is written by following the proper steps, like a researcher or a person who wants to write an article. So he has to select a particular topic, give a title, and he has to follow the certain steps, like he has to write an abstract and follow the proper methodology, results, discussions and references. So before publishing it, the editor of the journal sends it to the experts from the same field for review and give the final remarks on the article. So at the process of peer review, it is sent to the experts from the same field who judge the content of the article, if that article is suitable for publication or it needs revision or whatever. So they give certain comments on the paper. So the experts, after going through the research article, may suggest revisions, or if the article is not suitable at all, they may reject it. Sometimes the papers are also rejected. So like the process of a research paper, its peer review process is also lengthy. It may take few months or a year. Understand? So what is an article? This is article. Now conference. What is conference? A conference is organized for researchers and academicians who present their papers and discuss the problems from the same field. Understand? So a conference provides an important channel for exchanging information between the participants. A conference provides an important channel for exchanging information between the participants. To participate in a conference, the presenters are asked to submit a short abstract of their paper. What happens in a conference? That first the presenter, the participants are asked to submit a abstract, and if the abstract is accepted, the presenters are informed to send the full paper, which may be of certain length, from 3000 to 8000 words, and then they are given to 10 to 30 minutes to present their paper during the plenary session. So the plenary sessions contains several keynote speakers who speak during the session. So here I think you must have understood conference. So here we have the large group of people, large participant of people who send their abstract. When then it is accepted, then they send their full length paper and they are given 10 to 30 minutes to present their paper. Understood? So here we have keynote speakers who will speak during the session. Now, seminar. What is seminar? A seminar is a topic based which takes place at an academic institution or organized by a commercial or professional organization. In a seminar, we find a small group of meetings and which focuses on some particular topic. In it, the presenters send their abstract, and after accepting the abstract, they send their full papers, which should be original. So the paper should be written by following the proper methods of paper writings. Each presenter is given 10 to 15 minutes one by one to present their paper before the audience and experts. So in seminar we have limited participants, unlike the conference. In conference we have large group of participants and paper presenters, but here we have the limited or small groups of participants and presenters. Now, symposium. What is symposium? A symposium is a meeting for discussion of a particular topic for future recommendations. Understand? So, symposium refers to an academic conference among the experts in an openly discursive format rather than a lecture and questions-answer format. So, in a symposium, multiple speeches are made. Group discussions on the related topic takes place between the several speakers and experts, and there is a mediator who coordinates the discussion. So here we have a mediator who coordinates between the audience and the speakers, and after the discussion the audience are allowed to ask the question via slip through the mediator. So here the mediator functions a role between the audience and the experts, right? So when the session is over, the discussions are over, the audience is asked to raise their questions via slip, and the mediator take the slips and it hand over to the experts and the judges. So now workshop. What is workshop? In a conference, we find a large meeting of people. But in a workshop, we find a small group of people. In a conference, we find a large meeting of people, but in a workshop, we find a small group of people. The purpose of a workshop is to create a space in which a group of people meet to discuss, to create a space in which discussions and questions take place, like brainstorm ideas, identify problems, make decisions, and develop solutions. So it is also a learning by doing method, training method, where theory as well as practice knowledge of the topic is given to the learner. So it is hands-on training method. So many questions, so many times the questions came from workshop like this, where this is also learned by doing method, and your one option was workshop. So you should know what is workshop. Every time some questions come from this area: conference, seminar, workshop, article, research paper, term paper. So you should know these things. I have taught you the important things from your examination point of view, and please go and read those topics and be confident. Thanks for today. You can check my description box where I have shared the links of all my lectures. Thanks.